Hello and welcome to an international unboxing. It's a pretty decent sized book. It's apparently 740 grams in weight. This coming from our friends over in the UK at Waterstones. This is a new science fiction novel. Excuse me while I accordion this. Oh, listen to that. As Jeff Terry would say. Seriously, go check out his channel if you haven't already. This is Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. Andy Weir being the... I like the packaging, although it doesn't want to give me my book. See, it's kind of right in there. Andy Weir being the author of The Martian, as well as Artemis, this being his third published novel. Come on out. There we go. Don't need that. This is the UK edition, which is signed by the author, at least it should be. Yeah, signed. Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir, multi-million copy best-selling author of The Martian. Unfortunately, based on the packaging, I can tell that you're going to get slightly dinged corners. Yeah. Coming overseas, I'll reach out to them, but I don't really know what else I'm going to get, because that's the packaging you just saw, and, you know, got many miles of travel, much like the main character of Project Hail Mary. I've heard mixed things about this, mostly on the good side. So I loved The Martian. Was indifferent to Artemis. It was just kind of a noir novel in space. But this one seems to be going back to the hard science fiction roots of The Martian, involving a crew. When I say crew, it's a surviving member of a crew, one single guy, lone astronaut, an impossible mission, an ally he never imagined. Ryland Grace wakes up on his from cryosleep on his quest to save humanity, with, I guess, kind of like amnesia. He's not really sure. He's kind of groggy, I imagine, much like me in the mornings. So it'll be very interesting. There's his covers for The Martian, the movie tie-in, as well as Artemis. I actually have that exact Artemis one signed by him as well. But you know what? I think it'll be a very interesting read. Let's look at the book itself. Yeah, you know, corners are a little dinged, but like I said, I'll see what they can do. But unfortunately, it's the nature of international shipping. And there it is, his little squiggle on the title page. Wow, look at the spine got. The spine doesn't look bad there, but you open that puppy up. He got very intense with his signings. Yeah. So, funny enough, I cannot speak English. Holy crap. Funny enough, the whole surviving crew thing kind of reminds me of what Dark Star sounds to be like, by Alan Dean Foster, which I just unboxed from Centipede Press. Holy crap. So here's a little rundown of ships, how rockets work. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to give it a read. Yeah, especially with all the extra added U's thrown in for British spelling. But you know what? The funny thing is, I don't even remember ordering this. I apparently did, but yeah, I don't know. I must have been on Waterstones looking for something else. Get some good stuff from Waterstones. There's the type information if you're thinking, man, I want to know about this type. Albertina. Anyways, it's going to be very interesting. You know, it's a trade edition. It's a signed trade edition. It was very cheap. Like, on this, we have about 17 pounds, which is very cheap to begin with. And I'm pretty sure I probably got it on sale as well. Ooh, it was 20 pounds in the inside cover. But I'll give it a read. Like I said, I mean, The Martian was so good. A lot of people are saying, oh, The Martian was a fluke. Dan Hocker from Cemetery Dance said that he thinks The Martian was a fluke. And I'm really hoping that we can prove Dan wrong. I mean, he said he would like to be proved wrong as well. So we'll give this a read, see how it is. It's got definitely a Martian feel to it, more so than Artemis did. Not that I want him to remake The Martian, but I mean, The Martian was firmly planted in science fiction, I suppose. I mean, even though it's more of like a survival novel with a lot of comedy elements. Whereas Artemis, I felt, was just kind of like a hard-boiled noir novel, but in a science fiction setting. So we'll see how this one is. This one's, I guess, more of like an action-adventure in a way, in a science fiction setting. But you know what? I'm all on board for it. Copies are probably still available. He's probably signed a ton of these. And it being a trade edition, there's, should be readily available at any bookseller. Waterstones might be a little more crazy on the shipping. Plus, you might end up with some dinged corners going overseas. But I'm sure if you have a Books A Million or a Barnes & Noble or even independent bookstore, like Powell's probably has these if you're, looking for supporting a smaller store. But anyways, you should probably check it out as well, especially if you love The Martian. I'll let you know my thoughts once I've given it a read. But thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you around next time.